Didn't take you long to get in trouble, did it? You here to turn yourself in?
Am I? I don't know. No, I want to climb the ranks.
Danwich? I hardly recognized you. What, been 10 years? You were still a patrolman back then.
I'm surprised you remember me.
Yeah. Go for the endorsement deal.
Danwich? Are you kidding me? Rhymes with manwich? And manwiches are unbelievably delicious.
In case you didn't get the memo, I head up the department now. And things aren't as loosey-goosey as they were under Malden.
Why not? Malden was a nice guy. Between you and me, compliment, press for... I'll compliment him.
You seem like a man who likes his goosies tight. So why is it you think I came down here to turn myself in?
Well, we just found you at a crime scene with a dead body. That dead body happens to be Carlos Maldonado, a PI working the same neighborhood as you. Is that your way of intimidating the competition?
Sure. I kill him. Or they trap me and things get taken. Directive marking. Drawing a blank. Market saturation.
Well, lucky for me and Carlos, there's enough crime on Chandler Avenue to go around for 2 PIs. You boys do such a bang-up job down there.
Not true. Since I took over, mutant neighborhoods get the same attention as the norms.
Well, I'll be sure to tell Carlos's mother, if he had one.
I was just reviewing your file when you came in.
Is that a lot? Because it looks like a lot.
It is quite a lot.
August 2047. Beak Nariz, NSFPD informant. Beaten and hospitalized after providing information about Tex Murphy. Nariz refuses to identify his assailant. No charges ever filed. November 2048. Surveillance video shows suspected extortionist Jen Lee leaving the Golden Pagoda with Tex Murphy, never to be seen again. The case remains unsolved. Shall I go on? In the past few years, you've gained quite a reputation for yourself. You've gotten New San Francisco's criminal underbelly running scared.
That's interesting. Very interesting. Incredibilis?
Well, I find that hard to believe, but it's nice of you to say.
We arrest criminals so they could be tried in a court of law. We don't just kill them, and I won't tolerate vigilantism. If you didn't kill Maldonado, what were you doing there?
Should I tell him the truth? Genuine curiosity.
I was awoken by gunshots. I was just trying to find out what was happening. I followed the trail and saw that Maldonado had surveillance equipment aimed at my office. I want to find out what he recorded.
Who cares what he recorded? If you're such an upstanding citizen, you've got nothing to hide, right?
No.
Look, I got jumped last night. I've got no idea who did it. I think there might be something on the surveillance tape, and if you can tell me what happened, I think I can help you on this case. Deal?
I rarely make deals, and I don't need to make one with our only person of interest. Any more questions?
Wow. You're a dick. Alright, let's see here. Text Murphy.
I'm not sure what to think of you, Murphy.
Tell you what I think of you.
I have no evidence of an abduction, just a dead body and only one person of interest. It might be in your best interest if you could find out what happened.
Yeah, I will. It's so tough.
That whole neighborhood seems to attract more than its fair share of trouble.
Does it? Maybe because you don't give it enough attention?
As far as the coroner and the commissioner were concerned, finding Chelsea's remains in your speeder were enough to pronounce her legally dead.
Oh.
She's an investigative reporter at the Bay City Mirror, one of the less obnoxious ones.
I liked her.
I know Maldonado was a dirtbag, but unless it's in
Yes.
self-defense, killing somebody, even a dirtbag, is a crime and will be prosecuted.
Well, you're threatening me then.
That encrypted memory stick probably has some useful information on it.
Oh, great advice. If you could help me break it, then I'd be impressed. Guess I'll have to see if anyone else on the street can break it for me.
Why, perhaps the electronics shop that's open now. Haha!
Rumor is Zach Williams, owner of the electronics shop, is tied to organized crime. Oh, we've had our problems in the past. For example, the last time I was here, he shot my credit card into 1,000,000 pieces. I'm hoping he's in a little better humor today and doesn't blow my brains out, or even worse.
Yeah, that'd be bad. It's black.
Okay, I don't want any trouble.
I don't want any trouble either. Same page.
Well, just so I'm clear, what kind of trouble are you not wanting?
Everyone knows what happens to people who get on your bad side. Only one reason you ever come in here, and it ain't to buy anything. You know all our stuff is junk.
I didn't know that. Maybe he did, but I didn't know that. So, you want me to walk out? Because if you're selling junk, I go down the road and get something else. Investigate.
I just want to know what's going on upstairs.
Look, the guys upstairs don't want any trouble either. They said you can have whatever you want at cost. And you can even put it on credit. Then I'll just tear up the bill.
Architecture joke. Yes.
No, I'm talking about literally upstairs. Upstairs.
I know how much you hated Maldonado, and I probably shouldn't have let him use the second floor. But he was paying cash, and he kept a low profile. So I thought it was all good. I didn't know what he was doing up there, and I didn't want to know.
Ah, okay. Yes, humble brag.
Well, I didn't kill Maldonado, although I could have, if that's what you're thinking.
I wasn't thinking anything except what I could do to help, so you won't hurt me.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Tell me about myself.
You the man, okay? We good?
I am the man. Thank you.
Look, I told the cops I wasn't here, which is technically true. I just parked out back when I heard the gunshots, so I just started the engine right back up and got the hell out.
Okay. Ritz Hotel.
You live there, so I'm not gonna say a thing about it.
What about 3 cards?
That place opened up a couple of months ago. Doesn't look like my kind of joint.
Okay.
I do love Louie's cooking. Just don't ask what's in it and you'll be fine. All I know is you ain't the same guy that came slinking in here 7 years ago.
No, I'm not. I'm sexy.
Sorry to hear about that. Is that what turned you into Mr. Badass?
Yes.
I think he's the one who came by to check in on Maldonado. Must have been a client. Don't know anything else about him.
Wow, damn it, you're no help. Encrypted.
I sell items to customers, not purchase them.
I wasn't trying to purchase it to you.
Sure, Maldonado was a creep, but his money spent just the same. He said he needed to do a stakeout of the Ritz. Didn't mention any specific names. Didn't sound like a big deal, and he was offering a good chunk of change.
Exactly.
Let's just leave me out of this, okay?
Fine. I wanted to search your stuff. So you go
Not
back to you in a
again.
minute.
You're gonna get me fired. Or worse.
No. You're dumb. Alright. Obviously he can't do anything for me. Why not? Let's check the Rook pawn shop.
Rook's the little gremlin who runs the pawn shop. I've heard that his hard shell is hiding a heart of gold, but if it was, he'd cut it out himself with a rusty soup can lid.
That guy's hairy.
Murphy! Here, let me look at you. Louis told me something terrible has happened. I've been worried sick.
He's got quite the accent. Hey, Murphy! Come here, let me take a look at you. That's probably not it. Alrighty. Quick updates. Not feeling touchy. The way Ray were.
Well, I appreciate the concern, but other than a weird case of amnesia, I'm fine.
But Louis says you're behaving like a totally different person.
Well, it's not me, it's you.
Yeah, different for you guys maybe, but to me, I'm just the same old Tex. So what's with all the caring and compassion?
Oh, Lord. Please don't tell me that lump on your head has turned you back into the pathetic, pestering PI I used to know. This is a nightmare.
Uh-oh. Sarcastic sympathy?
I'm sorry, Rook. I can only imagine how hard this is for you.
It's temporary, though, right? A side effect? Please tell me you'll be changing back.
Was I something you liked before? Text Miss Carol. Haha. Yeah.
Well, one of these nights, you're going to get visited by 3 ghosts, and it's going to be very scary for you, but then we're going to have turkey and everything's going to be great.
Look, Murphy, I'll grant you have some detective skills, but it was all relentless, annoying banter and endless questions to me. I mean, imagine my surprise when, over the past few years, you turned into someone I could actually tolerate.
So you liked my new guy version. 10 things you love about me. Yes.
No kidding. So what was it you loved most about the new me?
You cut out all the chit-chat and became a no-nonsense customer who pays in cash. You always seem to have plenty of cash.
Yeah, I got some in my apartment. Unfavorable.
Okay, I'll cut the chit-chat. Just tell me where I come up with all this cash.
All my transactions are done in strictest confidence. That hasn't changed.
I'm having a few rough days here, Rook, and all I'm trying to do is get my memory back.
Yes.
I could use a little help.
Fine. Though I don't know anything that could possibly explain what's happened to you. Believe me, I'd tell you if I did. Now I suppose this is where you asked if I mind answering a few questions. But this is not for old time's sake.
Wow, he's a jerk. Oh, I'm piling up on questions. Well, not really. Okay, text.
You became a sullen, short-tempered bully. And I miss that desperately.
Oh. Okay.
I heard a commotion and saw a crazed man running willy-nilly down the street and 2 other men in pursuit.
Interesting.
I was hoping they would tear that flophouse down. And they would have, too, if it weren't for that meddling Clint.
Ooh.
Such an upbeat, chipper little man. Utterly obnoxious.
Okay. 3 cards to midnight.
I went there once. Never again. What with that herbal tea and incense, it's a veritable gas chamber. Oof.
Interesting. Chelsea.
I knew she'd get nothing but trouble being with you.
Oh. You're a jerk.
Louis' niece is an absolute delight. What she sees in you is an absolute mystery.
Louis.
A prince among men. Makes me wish I could still eat solid food.
Tex Murphy.
Years ago, after Chelsea disappeared, you came to me looking for leads to some valuable items, among them a lost Fabergé egg. You left the street for a long time. When you returned to Chandler Avenue, you seemed like a different person. Darker, more dangerous.
Ooh. I'm dangerous. Hologram.
I understand you have a thing for holograms. Maybe she's just your type.
Are you trying to say something? She was kind of a bee.
I'm sure you know much more about that than I. Some say you know exactly what happened.
Trying to say something? Mason.
That's the man you think was abducted? The one I saw being chased down the street? I never heard his name before you told me.
Encrypted memory.
What is that?
Okay, are you not gonna look at it?
Maldonado? He puts the PI in pig. I heard you two had something of a rivalry going on.
Zach.
At least he knows how to keep his mouth shut.
Does he? Rook.
Next question.
I'm done.
Now that Rooks is open, I'll bet his back gate's open too.
Yeah. I'll go check out his back gate. Why the hell not? Because, you know, everyone loves having people go into their back gates.
Oh, I remember the day I came back to my office to that grisly sight.
Why, that's...
I tried for an hour to get Pug's head out of the water cooler, but it was no dice. The police showed up and thought about grilling me until they realized Pug was a mutant. And it was like they couldn't care less. I guess people are a little apprehensive about taking that bottle back for deposit.
Well, if it would have broke, then how would it still be there? I'm confused. Yeah. Back gate. What in the world?
It's Rook's Hydropod Garden. Whenever I see this, I think of Gordon Fitzpatrick from my Pandora case.
I've got anti-hydrogen pods on board, and I've got to get us as far away from Earth as possible.
Pods?
Pods. Anti-hydrogen pods.
He wasn't from around here, or even from this solar system.
Really? It's pretty sweet.
Lord knows what I could do with an anvil, but it might be useful.
Heck yeah. Now I'm gonna be really heavy.
Yeah, I used to come back here and shoot hoops until I threw my back out.
Yeah, that was probably like 14 years ago.
10 seconds left. Down by 1. Murphy has the ball. He fakes. He drives. It's a 360. He's fouled.
Or was it my front?
Okay, apparently I can't go in the back, but I got an anvil. That's all that counts. Because anvils are cool and important. Alright. What's that? Alright, where are we going? Lots. If you can help me with this flash drive.
It's real good having you stop in more regular.
Yeah,
How can I help you?
thanks. Holly Graham.
That Holly is a real spitfire. I don't know how I feel about the whole holograms of people too thing, but yeah, why not?
She is a Spitfire.
I can't really talk about that. If she died the way the cops said she did, burned inside your speeder, it's just too much to think about. I keep a little hope that maybe she ain't dead at all. Or at least that maybe she died in a more peaceful way.
Yeah, that would be nice. Cryptid memory stick.
I'm no good with that computer stuff, but that little fella at the barbecue joint is a whiz. I'll bet he could get you taken care of.
Oh.
Haven't had another food joint on the street since Francesca ran the Slice of Heaven. I thought it might cut into my business some, but not so far. Maybe we just don't have a lot of barbecue eaters around here.
Huh. Well, let's see. We got Rook.
Yeah, same old ornery cuss he ever was. Don't bother me none. I guess I'm just used to it.
What about Carlos?
You wouldn't remember him. He moved into the neighborhood a few years back. Not a pleasant man. I'll leave it at that.
Nah, I heard he was a dirtbag.
Zach don't come in here a whole lot. I guess he don't like my food much.
Oh, that sucks. Well, the way you look, you probably make some disgusting food. So the barbecue is where we gotta go, but it's not open.
Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. I bet it tastes just like arson in your mouth.
Someone's walking in there.
Inspector Burns finally opened his own barbecue joint. As I step into Inspector Burns' barbecue, I think I'm having a stroke. But no, burning toast is their special today. Behind the counter is the kid who Louis referred me to as the computer whiz.
There we go. Oh, check that out. Who is that?
Come down behind the jail. I got a sign on my door. Barbecue for sale. I'm talking about my barbecue.
And that.
Welcome to Inspector Burns Barbecue. My name is Mojo. Special today is chili con carnage. It'll destroy your hunger as well as your taste buds. Order when you're ready.
He's playing a game. Do your job. Name pun.
I'm looking for little Mojo. Could you be him?
Hey, you're Tex Murphy.
And you're Mojo.
Little
What a
Mojo.
shagadelic name, baby, yeah!
My real name is Mordecai Josephus.
Are you serious? Well, that's my real name, too.
No way!
Yeah, well, it's pretty close. It's actually
Wow.
Tiberius, James Tiberius. Then my mom, she starts calling me Tibby. And, well, I had to come up with something that I could live with.
The ultimate Tex Murphy trivia. You just made my day. Look, I don't mean to geek out on you
Wow.
here, but you're Tex Murphy. Badass private eye. Man out of time. Always quick with a joke or his fist. What are you doing in a dump like this?
Well. Hit him where it hurts. Why not?
Getting harassed by a junior fireman?
Nice. Classic Tex Murphy.
He's sucking it up. Wordplay.
Well, I appreciate you feeding my ego. Now, how about my belly?
Oh, you don't want to eat here. The food really will burn your face off. Inspector Burns is a bitter, bitter man. So, what are you working on? Wait, let me guess. Some kind of case just dropped in your lap. Seems like a small-time job, but there are tons of loose ends leading in all kinds of directions, and you are blindly getting nowhere.
Wow, he's pretty good. Tagline.
Nice try. But this time, it isn't a case. It's personal.
I could help you.
What could you do?
So far, you haven't even helped me get lunch.
You are killing me. Look, Mr. Murphy, you fancy yourself as sort of a timeless classic, a PI archetype for the ages. You know your way around the crime scene, but it's no secret that you're not so good at high-tech gadgets. That's where I come in.
Is it? Optimism.
Well, now that you mention it, there might be something you can help me with.
Perhaps this encrypted memory
Sure,
stick?
I can decrypt a memory stick, no problem. It may take a while, at least a day.
Alrighty then. I got a day. Day 3 is when I'll be getting that.
I just can't believe I got a chance to meet my idol.
Oh. You worship me, huh? Thanks. You know. Yeah. Yeah.
Me and Archie are buds.
Yeah? Archie, huh? Buds. Sweetheart.
So glad Archie opened up his shop here. He's like a god at all this conspiracy stuff.
Is he? Chelsea.
Chelsea Bando. The Nora to your Nick. I wish I could have met her.
Interesting. Louis.
Inspector Burns has tried to torch the Bruin stew at least twice.
That's nasty and horrible.
Sometimes I spend hours just thinking about what kind of baby she and I would have together.
Oh, wow. That was way too much information. To picture you with a hologram. Ugh.
Sorry you lost her, but man, did you ever get an attitude?
Carlos.
He's the guy you hired to take photos of your cheating wife. You're the guy they hired to beat the crap out of the guy you catch with your wife.
Wow. Thanks for telling me that. I didn't know.
He says he likes barbecue, so I'm not sure why he eats here.
Huh. Rook.
Comes here all the time to eat, just so he can complain.
Inspector.
Like Inspector Burns says, it all tastes the same when your tongue's charred.
Yes.
Another item on my to-do list today is checking out Maldonado's regular office that's on the street.
Oh, yes. Isn't that right down here? Got it. We'll do that.
What the hell is that?
That's a SPO pad. Well, that was sooner than I expected. Next time, try destroying the SFO pad before entering Meldondo's office.
Well, I just got destroyed. Well, this looks like a great place to stop because I'm gonna enter the Dirtbag's dungeon. And I have to destroy this thing, whatever it is. So, once again, like, subscribe, and enjoy. I don't know what else to say. What should I say? Help me out here. Invisible world. Invisible world. Oh well. Anyway, yep, that is definitely it. Take care, everyone.